Hello, this is Joshua Frank reporting live from Dix Hills, New York. I recently returned from a trip back in time to 19th century Victorian London. While there, I saw that Victorian society was separated into different social classes such as the working class, middle class, and upper class. I was horrified to see that the women and children from the working class were working long hours in factories and other dangerous jobs. They had very little, if any, education, so they tried to help support their families. In contrast, the women and children from the middle and upper classes did not have to work. The middle class men worked as bankers, shopkeepers, merchants, and engineers. In the upper class, however, nobody had to work as they lived off inherited land, ownership, and investments. The working class lived in unhealthful environments and had very poor nutrition. The middle and upper class life was easier, but there were few doctors and there was no antibiotics, so death from disease was rampant. Poverty was widespread in Victorian England because the population of the country increased from 1 million to 6 million people in a century. There were not enough jobs for everyone in London, so wages were low. Housing became scarce and therefore expensive, leading to overcrowded slum housing where sometimes 30 people were forced to live in one room. In fact, these slums were right next to the elegant houses where the upper class lived. While I was in London, I asked a boy on the streets if it was hard to live in these terrible conditions. He said that he would rather die than continue to live in this nasty place. Yes, you heard me, he would rather have died. Unfortunately, like this child, there were many homeless children living in the streets of London that were forced to steal money and food in order to survive. Quality of life, though, got better over time due to the Public Health Acts of 1848 and 1875. These acts were laws designed to protect innocent children and make life better for the people of England. All I have to say is thank God that I live in Dix Hills, New York in the year 2010 and not in Victorian London. Stop it.